Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. It's time.
What is going on, everybody? We are now live. It is Monday, February the 2nd, 2026. This is another live edition of Steve's Kitchen here on the Around the Point Network YouTube channel. As always, I'm Steve. This is the good brother Chase, all the way from beautiful, sunny California. Chase, how's it going, brother?
How's it going? The son of the WWE came back. The son of the WWE came back, and
we are so back.
What he did best. He won. You know, Steve, I had this one thing put away nice away. But today is the perfect day to bring out the WWE Signature Series, celebrating 1,316 days of our Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Thank you. Thank you, Roman. Hey, look, I know. There's a lot of stuff that happened on the Royal Rumble, but let's be real. We just gotta celebrate our tribal chief once again, saving us from dupest Triple H, saving us from this horrible booking that Triple H has put us in. I mean, Roman Reigns said it best. I left. It was time for you to create stars, and I had to come back just to make it work. Just to make it work. And Triple H, he could have punished our tribal chief. He could have had Gunther, the career killer, win the Royal Rumble, but instead, my tribal chief, he won. And the internet, they're crying, Steve. Oh my God, Roman Reigns wins again. Oh my God. Oh, what is
I
this?
gave you a part. Why a part
2015?
timer? Why a part timer,
2015?
man? He's not going to
This is
be on the show.
2015 all over again. People are upset when my tribal chief wins the Rumble. This is the emotions my tribal chief brings to people. They get upset about it. But here's the thing, Steve. Here's the thing. Roman said it. I gave you 2 years. I gave you 2 years. He did the honor. He did the job for Cody Rhodes. It was on you, Paul, to create more stars for our tribal chief. I mean, this should have been Roman Reigns versus Braun Breaker, but what did you do, Triple H? You fumbled Braun Breaker. You fumbled one of your youngest stars. And that's why we have to have Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. Everyone's blaming Roman Reigns, but really, to be honest, you should be blaming the man that books the show. As our good friend SP3 from True Heat will say, the moment merchant himself, Triple H. He is the reason why Roman Reigns had to win this Royal Rumble. Had to. Because he has fucked up his booking. He has fucked up his creative. And it's because of that why Roman Reigns is the WWE 2026 Royal Rumble winner. When Roman Reigns says in character, it's not in character that everything's because of him. It is because of him. All right? Listen, you may like Stone Cold Steve Austin more. You may like The Rock more. You may like Hulk Hogan more. You may like these people more than Roman Reigns. And that's fair. That's fine. But this is not like when LeBron fans try to debate why LeBron is greater than Michael Jordan. It's like talking to a brick wall. This is facts, statistical facts that you can look. Roman Reigns is the most successful draw in WWE history. Stock market prices up. When who was champ, Steve?
Repeat that again.
Stock market prices up because of who?
Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns. Ticket prices up.
Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns has main evented 2 or 3 of the largest gates in WWE history. TV deals being signed because of who? Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns.
Netflix deal, Saudi Arabia. The list goes on, man.
The list goes on and on.
I don't think people realize, Chase, we had it good, man. Those 1,300 plus days as champion, we had it good, man. It was touchdown after touchdown every single time. Am I correct, Chase, on this?
100%. Look, listen, Roman did the job for Cody. Roman, he said, this was a report. This was a report. It said, Roman Reigns said, I ain't dropping this belt. And then later on, Triple H convinced him, and Roman Reigns said, okay, sure, I'll drop the belt. And then all these people saying, oh, well, he's a part-timer. Yeah, he has leukemia, assholes. He still has to take pills for it. It's a long-lasting disease. It's just not, like, when Roman Reigns says he's in remission of leukemia, that means it's not going to kill him. But he still has to take medication like that. He has to take a lot of medication. There's a lot of things that we don't know what goes on with my tribal chief's health. But this man right here has gone above and beyond every single time. And yet fans are upset again. People are mad. And I'm sorry that Roman Reigns is just a GOAT. Greatest politician of all time. He shit on Triple H's shitty ass booking. And then he got a promotion out of it. It's amazing. This is why he's my GOAT. I've always been on the Roman Reigns train. I mean, this belt right here, 1,316 days celebration belt. Look at our beautiful tribal chief.
Let me put you on the screen real quick.
Look at our beautiful tribal chief on the back of this belt, man. I wish I could just, when I put it back in the case, I could just look at Roman, but you have to admire the design, the craftsmanship of this belt, celebrating 1,316 days as our undisputed WWE Universal Champion. And listen, hey, Triple H, it's his fault. This is why Roman Reigns had to win the Rumble, because he has done an inept job as a booker, as a creative head and director to make things interesting and to make bigger stars. Like, listen, I've done this tangent before, but I guess I have to do it again. It's like I'm Roman Reigns. I have to repeat over and over again these facts until people listen. And then when people say, "Oh wow, yeah, Chase, you were right," I'm like, "Yeah, I've been right about Roman all along." Roman Reigns has created Kevin Owens, Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn, main event Jey Uso, Solo, Jacob Fatu, all because of Roman Reigns. Roman fucking Reigns did all this, made these guys into bigger stars. Why is Drew character the way that he is? Because of Roman Reigns. Why did Kevin Owens character the way that he is? Because of Roman Reigns. Why is Cody Rhodes the way that he is? Because of Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. That's just what you guys have to understand. Roman Reigns, he's the son of the WWE. He helped Triple H create all these stars, and this bald fraud fumbled. That's just what happened. Triple H once again fumbled the bag. And the reason why WWE gets a bag is because on the TKO side of things, Nick Khan is finessing people. That's why they have all these this money, because of Nick Khan. When people go, oh, blah, 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 merchandise, yeah, Nick Khan's raising the ticket prices. But when tickets were not at its highest, Roman Reigns still got the largest gates. So I'm just saying, shout out to my tribal chief. Thank you. Thank you, my tribal chief. Thank you. I am happy you won the Rumble. I am not upset that you won the Rumble. And I cannot wait. Until you say, you know what, Cody, you know what, and I'm throwing Cody names into this, because yes, him and Paul for the second time, try to conspire against my tribal chief. First time, ruined the once in a lifetime match between him and Dwayne. Triple H didn't need to have Cody win the Rumble, but Cody did. And Cody pointed at Roman. And remember, Roman was sitting there all confused, like, oh, wow, that's not what I was told. And once again, Triple H conspires against Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns just said, hey, I want to do me versus Cody 3. And then Triple H is like, oh, yeah, sounds like a plan. And of course, we saw it on Real. We saw where Triple H lies. He told Cody Rhodes about LA Knight's injury. Why? Why didn't you tell Cody Rhodes? Who knows? But he conspired against them. They worked their way. They gave Drew the title because they wanted something fresh. Now Roman Reigns, he's like, fine, you're gonna put me in a shitty situation. I'm gonna make chicken shit, and it's not gonna be a fucking chicken salad. It's gonna be a full course chicken meal with everything. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that stupid participation trophy belt that you made, because I was holding the real damn thing. I was holding the real WWE title, and I'm gonna make that belt bigger, make that belt better than whatever the fuck this undisputed universal title is. This version of the belt, Roman Reigns, I can't wait. And then I can finally get that replica, because you see the replicas that I have behind there? Blue Universal. Why? Because of Roman Reigns. Spinner belt, because of Cena. I can't wait. I cannot wait, Steve. I cannot wait.
It's I know we're like a month and change it already into it, or we're kind of late, but being that we're on the road to WrestleMania, it's the most wonderful time of the year, bro. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Roman Reigns wins the Royal Rumble. He's gonna headline the biggest show of the year. 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row. Let me just correct myself. You're in the same building.
His 12th main event.
No one will ever reach this. No one will ever reach that magnitude.
The pinnacle of sports entertainment.
Yes. I'm reading some comments here.
And guys, when I say the GOAT, I'm talking about the greatest WWE wrestler of all time. The greatest WWE politician of all time. I know everyone's going to say, oh, he's not a good wrestler. No one cares about that shit. Okay? You may do, but I don't. I only care about my tribal chief. Safed, I don't know if you've seen this yet. Safed, what do you think of the Roman Reigns title? Please let me know.
Real quick, just so you can see. There you go. How
beautiful this shit is, man.
Jason explained the story about this in our WrestleMania trip.
Yeah,
like stream that we did.
Roman Reigns. I think my camera's inverse. That's why it looks all weird. I had to flip it around and stuff. But yeah, and to think
you were not going to get that belt until someone told you.
Yeah, I was about to leave the belt line. Got number 153 of 1,363. No, yeah, someone told me about it. It was well, honestly, was it a necessary purchase? No. But was it a purchase that I want to make? Yes. Sometimes in life, y'all, it don't matter what you're going through financially. Sometimes you just buy shit to make you feel better. This was one of my purchases where I was like, do I need this? No. But Steve knows how much I've been like on the Roman train and how much I love Roman Reigns. Like it's not a gimmick. Like everyone thinks, oh, this is just a gimmick.
Not a gimmick.
This is a gimmick. Just a gimmick. It's not a gimmick. This is my favorite wrestler of all time, probably right now. Like he surpassed Dupus. Dupus used to be my favorite of all time. Triple H. Now it is Roman Reigns. It is literally Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns saved me from not wanting to watch wrestling anymore. Like I was done. Like once COVID happened, I was like, great, I can finally stop watching this shit. And then like, well, WWE at least. I would still watch AEW and other wrestling, but I would have gotten absorbed back into WWE and been more of a wrestling fan if it wasn't for Roman Reigns. I fought the battles for this guy when everyone hated on him because he was getting pushed and everything.
Shoved down our throats.
Steve can attest to this.
I was there in Dallas.
We were in Vegas. We were in Vegas, and I was half asleep, drunk, hungover, whatever. And he told me something that happened, and I woke the fuck up pissed, and I couldn't believe that happened. And that's when Steve knew. Oh yeah, he's not playing a gimmick. This is how he truly feels about Roman Reigns. This is not for the YouTube. This is not for anything. This is how I feel. If you ever talk to me about Roman Reigns in person, you will know how I feel about Roman Reigns because I will tell you. I tell people who aren't wrestling fans why Roman Reigns is the greatest of all time. My boss at my job, she knows too much about Roman Reigns because of me. My friends, they know. I throw up the one for Roman Reigns. I quote this man every single time. And once again, Roman Reigns' back is hurting because he's carrying this damn company again. He doesn't need to do this, but he has to because Triple H sucks. Can't book for shit.
Oh, well, geez, the first 3 years.
Yeah, cool. He picked up his stepdad or his father-in-law scraps and what? Bloodline? You thought that was all Triple H? It's all Roman and Paul Heyman. Stop giving Triple H credit for shit they didn't do.
Oh, he made Cody into a big star.
Yeah. Do you know what he wanted to do? He wanted Cody to win at WrestleMania 39 when Cody had zero adversity. Zero. None. Oh, I just tore a pec and I come back and I win the title against the greatest of all time. Huh? And then Roman's like,
how it works.
Yeah, that's not. Whoa, what are we doing? Get out of here with this shit, man. This guy always get all just because he booked Black and Gold. Oh, Black and Gold though, Chase. Remember those? Yeah, he was just relying on the indie talent. Wasn't anything that he booked. You can't remember one fucking storyline. You remember the matches, but the storylines. Please name me a Black and Gold storyline you actually liked. You can tell me a bunch of Black and Gold matches you liked, but you can't sit here and tell me a storyline you liked.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Nope. I could book good matches. Yeah. Give me that roster and I'll book you some good ass matches for sure. Ain't that fucking hard?
Yeah. Let me read some comments.
All the people who love Black and Gold. And look, I understand. I get it. Black and Gold was one of the best in-ring WWE experiences. I get it. Especially with the shit that we're getting on the main roster at that time. I totally understand. But the weekly NXTs, no one was watching those. They were just watching takeovers. Let's just keep it a buck. And that's what people would do. They just watch the takeovers and blah, blah, blah. 2019 AEW clears Black and Gold. It's not even fucking clear. 2019 to 2021 AEW clears Black and Gold by miles. 07 TNA clears Black and Gold by miles. Black and Gold is just great matches. That's it. The storylines, unless someone wants to tell me what magnificent storylines that you saw that I missed, that I need to go back and watch, please tell me. Because I watched it. Y'all just, it's okay. I get it. And listen, guys, Steve can test, big Triple H fan. Love the guy. Goat. One of the goats. Not anymore. My tribal chief made me see the error of my ways. Thank you, my tribal chief. Thank you for once again clearing my eyes, making it where I can see clearly again. The son of the WWE, the guy who is just going to elevate everyone and anything he touches. Anything he touches. Okay. You know how I get Steve with Roman.
I understand that.
It's
Not,
my
again,
guy.
let me preference this real quick.
I took
This
this
is
out
not
of the case. I took this out of a case.
Let me just preference. This is not a gimmick. This is not a gimmick. This guy literally in Vegas got up out of bed, literally from zero, like that. Like after what something I saw on SmackDown. Basically, for those who were wondering what that was, it was that episode of SmackDown when Jimmy Uso referred to himself as the tribal chief.
Steve saw it. Like they thought I was joking. I was like dead asleep. Steve goes, "Hey Chase, did you hear what happened on SmackDown?" I'm like, I literally said, "I don't give a fuck." He goes, "No, Chase. Jimmy Uso said he's the tribal chief." I got up like the Undertaker. I was like, "No, he did not." And Walter and Steve were like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" He just woke up. Like I was. You can ask Steve. I was dead asleep. I was like, "Fuck this, dude. I'm trying to relax a little bit." And then he told me that, and the intensity, bro. I will go to the grave for my tribal chief, bro. The day I meet Roman Reigns, I'm just gonna be. I don't know how to control myself. I don't go greatest of all time. Thank you, Roman.
Thank you, Roman. Yes, but leave some comment. Thank you guys for tuning in as always. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe. Thank you guys as always for listening to us on this Monday afternoon, evening, wherever you are around the world. Chief Road here while you were, explaining to us just the greatness of Roman Reigns. Yes, all these complainers don't deserve our tribal chief. He came to save the WWE, and this is how they treat him. SMH. He's not a QB. He's the damn franchise.
Exactly.
He also writes here.
We don't need a QB1. We just need an OTC one. Thank you.
The tribal chief earned the part-time schedule. He took WWE to new heights. 4 years of OTC equals money.
Yep.
He also writes that the people wanted Gunther to win, like they weren't just hating on bro like a month ago. Do you think AJ will stay retired? This is from Weston. Who knows? We don't know. Time will tell. Time will tell. And of course,
if he don't show up in March, he done.
So fat right there with the one up in the air. And of course, Weston right here. To be honest, Roman Reigns is masking a lot of bad booking decisions by Triple H.
Yeah, that's what he does, and stuff like he said it. He said it. He's not happy with the creative in WWE. He's not happy about like Steve. How many stars has this guy? He's been fumbling LA Knight for years. I went to WrestleMania 39. And I sat down next to people. Night one. This was night one. I love the people that I sat next to. Sat next to them and I said, "Oh yeah, have you guys been watching and stuff?" And they were like, "Nah, we haven't been watching. Actually, man, we just got back into it." I was like, "Wow, and you guys are supposed to go to WrestleMania? That's crazy." So they're like, "Yeah, what's in SoFi? We're only going for the night one." I'm like, "Yeah, who do you want to see?" They're like, "Man, I hope LA Knight comes out." I was like, and keep in mind, this isn't like LA Knight where he is like that happened later that year. This is like the start of that, movement.
Max Dupree,
and
that skin into.
I was just like, whoa, LA Knight's like over like Rover like that. T-shirts. I'll say this. When I went to the Superstore, WrestleMania 39, LA Knight was one of the few wrestlers whose T-shirts were bare as bone at WrestleMania 39. And like I said, he was not as over as he is. Like it was like the usual suspects: Cena, Cody, Rhea Ripley, and
Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns, and then Sami Zayn at that time because of the Sami Uso thing that he was doing. Those five T-shirts, 5 T-shirts thing and stuff like that. Those 5 T-shirt sections were like bare as bones. Legends as well, like Stone Cold, The Rock, NWO stuff, bare as bones. But when I saw LA Knight, like I couldn't even find like a large or an XL LA Knight shirt. I was like, this guy has movement like that. Like I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? And I went to the Superstore 3 different times that week, so I saw how it went, how the merch went from up and down and stuff. But yeah, man, it's just crazy.
The same thing happened in Detroit, bro, for SummerSlam. Like months later, like dude was like he won that battle royal, right? Everyone in my section, yo, it's about that damn time. About that damn time. Well,
he keeps fumbling LA Knight. Like LA Knight, it's like he's like just because he like fucks up a couple times and he's a brash personality, we're just gonna like not use this guy to his potential. I mean, you must like the guy. No, you don't like the guy. Let's stop. You don't like LA Knight. But you needed someone to face Jacob Fatu, and you could have chosen anyone, and you chose LA Knight, and we were there for WrestleMania Vegas. Got a pretty big pop, in my opinion, when he came out. Like I felt like fans were excited to see LA Knight live.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
For the
yeah,
most part.
yeah. No, I'm just I just don't understand Triple H's fumbled LA Knight. Braun Breaker has one of the greatest Raw moments in recent memory,
And they
betraying the
treat him
vid.
like shit. They
Yeah,
treat him
and
like
then
garbage.
and then Braun Breaker afterwards. Now he's a goof. He's a goober. Can't even win the world title. Can't even go for the world title. It's like, what's the point? Like, why? Why? Like, what are we doing with Braun Breaker? Like, Roman Reigns is just speaking truth. He had a chance to make a new star. Jey Uso could have been a huge star for them, but but he didn't build him up properly. He he realized Jey was limited to the ring. Instead of making Jey work better, he forced Jey as a world champion, and then it didn't work, so he had to give it back to Gunther, and it is what it is. So, yeah, even Gunther's kind of fucked up a little bit. Now Gunther is just a career killer. He's not even
A champion or anything
yeah.
like that. You can't. At this point, it's like, God, at this point, if he's a champion, you got to put your career on the line when you face him for the title.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so no, Roman's not lying when he said when he said what he said about Triple H's that he didn't say it directly at Triple H, but he's why he's frustrated with creative because look, after Roman Reigns lost the title, you had 2 years to make new stars. Cody is the only new star you made, and that was the only star that you protected and made into a big deal. Everyone else that you could have made into big stars, you fumbled.
Like,
And Cody was kind of like a star already. It wasn't like Triple H made him. Cody made himself. Cody left AEW when he was an EVP and came to the WWE and came back over like Rover. So
absolutely. Of course, just throw another name too. Carmelo Hayes, the first round draft pick, remember?
oh yeah.
First round draft pick.
And he
You
was
would have
doing
thought,
jack shit all until now.
yeah, exactly. Absolutely. And we'll get into all this stuff again, the Royal Rumble again. Let us know your thoughts in the chat. What did you like from the Royal Rumble? I'm pretty sure all of us will agree. It's Roman Reigns winning the Royal Rumble. That's what it is, right? Roman Reigns winning the Royal Rumble. We also know that Liv Morgan, my New Jersey sister, all right, the pride of New Jersey. Shame on you, Governor Mikey Sherrill, for not congratulating Liv Morgan on winning the Royal Rumble. Shame on her. Phil Murphy would have done it, but that's beside the point. That's beside the point. Also, we saw the retirement of AJ Styles. Besides Roman winning the Rumble, Chase, what was your overall thoughts on the show?
It was decent. Very decent show. Women's Rumble was okay for the most part. I liked it. I liked it more than what most people have said about it. That's for sure. But I don't know. Maybe there are certain spots I liked. I like Lash Legend dominating the match. I thought that was pretty cool spot for her. I liked the beginning with Charlotte and Alexa. I thought that was actually pretty funny and entertaining. Weird Kiana James going off like that. That was kind of weird seeing her like get like a lot of shine at the Rumble. Some of the women that I felt would get more shine got eliminated a little bit too early for my liking.
Becky Lynch.
So yeah. Well, no, Becky, I was fine with it a little bit because like Becky was like, hey, if I'm not winning or in the top 3, why am I even in this scene and stuff? So, but yeah, I felt from 2023 onwards, it was really good. And then but the beginning portion is just like hit or miss and stuff. So, yeah, very, very solid affair from the women in the Women's Rumble. And I felt the right woman won. One of the right women, I guess you could say, because there's multiple options. Liv definitely deserved it. One of the more over characters in WWE. One of the people that it is a presence on television and has been in some of the better storylines in WWE. I guess I should give Triple. Well, I won't say the best. I'm saying better storylines, but a lot of her storylines have been drawn out because Triple H had to wait until whatever. I don't know why he took forever and stuff. But yes, I'm fine with Liv winning. I think it's good, and it'll be interesting to see where they take it and stuff. Whether she faces somebody back her or Raquel Rodriguez. I'll be interested to see what route they go with that.
Yeah, I'll say this too. I felt like the Women's Rumble for me was probably more entertaining than the men's. Would you agree with that?
I liked
like the end portion of it, like near that end.
Yeah, the women's ending was better than the men's, but overall, I like the men's match more.
That's fine. I felt like presentation wise, again, they were in Saudi Arabia. I know, again, they built the stadium in less than 3 weeks, and they were trying to go with this whole LED light thing. Again, we see this a lot in new modern arenas, right? You go to concert, you go to games, they'll give people the little LED light that changes to different colors. So they were trying to go with that whole thing. Again, on paper, cool, but I felt like the execution of it was very poorly done. Like it felt like at most moments of the show, there was a lot of empty seats.
Yeah, no, there was. Some of it was because like it looked like the LED lights like masked it, but that what the camera behind the announcers, there was not a lot of people in those seats. Even if you want to like try to say, oh, the building was full, like did you look behind the seats of the announcers? That looked empty. I don't think everyone's wearing white. When people are like, oh well, if you wear white, it looks bad. It's like, yeah, I could see it, but the cameras behind the announcers, there was barely anyone there.
That's also true.
I saw on someone posted on the machine on Instagram actually. Someone said that if you went into the 2K booth, WWE 2K, like a representative for 2K would stop you and say, "Hey, where are you sitting for the Rumble?" And you showed you your seat, and then they upgraded you because I guess like the hard cam side, I guess it wasn't being filled up. Like they didn't have enough seats, and it's or like the tickets weren't moving there, so they moved people. So I'm guessing that's what happened. Those people that were sitting in like certain corners or not on hard cam side, they all got moved to the hard cam side because it was looking rough over there.
Yeah, I heard also from from other shows that I listened to, like people who lived in Saudi Arabia who try to buy tickets for the show, they were waiting in the queue for a hot minute, and I guess the resellers took them and they sold them for like triple the price. You know what I mean? For a lot of those seats. But again, that's pretty cool though. Hey, you got upgraded, you got to be by the hard cam.
We got
I did
upgraded.
I did like the set, like we did for NXT. I still have the ticket, I still have it chilling there, right? I also like the little setup, right? The little castle. I thought that was very well done.
Yeah, stage was cool.
You know what I mean? Makes you think what's gonna be for WrestleMania. Yeah, then after, we talked about the Women's Rumble, Liv Morgan's going to WrestleMania, right?
Universal, who's your sauce? Are you just saying stuff?
I heard that both Becky and Nia Jax refused to be in the ring with Liv and asked to be eliminated. Yeah, who's your source on this, brother?
Yeah, I need sauce.
Is it Brad Shepard? You want that Brad Shepard sources,
yeah,
bro?
You gotta give us a sauce. You can't just be saying stuff in the chat, my friend. I respect you for coming in, but I need a sauce. I need a sauce. I need someone to tell. You need to tell me who be saying this, what paywall you're behind. You gotta at least give the credit where credit is due.
Exactly. Absolutely. Yeah, there's again, as far as people who shine, again, Lash Legends shine in this match. Sol Ruka as well.
Oh yeah, Sol was great.
Charlotte Flair, started at number 1 as as a Hall of Fame announcer once said, this isn't fair to Flair.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy, Romeo? Charlotte Flair lasted longer in the Women's Rumble than the Men's Rumble match.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
she lasted.
The Men's Rumble match only went 58 minutes and 22 seconds. Charlotte Flair lasted 59 minutes and 38 seconds.
That's crazy. I'm looking at this right now. Hold 58-21 for the men's.
No,
hey, she was the real Iron Survivor. Good for her, bro. Good for her. Brie Bella showed up and everyone cheered. Everyone went crazy.
You thought Stone Cold Steve Austin came out with that pop?
Exactly, bro. Primo. And she did the yes kicks, right? There's discussion now that she's officially part of the Raw roster. So most likely WrestleMania, we kind of know who is going to be challenging for those women tag team titles. Might as well, right? You know what? It's so fine. Give it to them. Let them have a run with it.
I'm sure it's going to be like a 4-woman schmoz, maybe a 4-woman ladder match or something. Who knows?
Can you imagine Brie and Nikki at top of a ladder? Oh, shit. Just the visual.
I don't think that would be good for Nikki's neck.
Maybe not, but hey, someone's got to do it, man. Someone's got to do it.
I guess.
The guy from NXT, we had also Kiana James, who is the NXT Women's Champion. You also had
who's the NXT Women's Champion?
My bad. My goodness, Kiana James. Not Kiana. She was in the Rumble, but oh my goodness, who's
JC Jane?
Yeah, JC Jane. Yeah, JC Jane. JC Jane.
Oh, Walter 3507.
Hey, look, it took a month and change to get a clip in. All right, give me that.
How's your favorite? Who was that one girl that I made up and you said, yeah, that girl. Kaden, it was Kaden Carter's character, and then I was like, yeah, and then you were just like, yeah, and then I was like, yeah, shit, her, and I was like, who? Romeo called you out.
JC Jane, JC Jane appeared in the Rumble. Lola Vice.
I didn't know that Keanu James won the NXT title. Steve, what episode did you watch where that happened?
Oh, maybe the same episode where they said that the Wyatts were the tag team champions.
That never happened. I don't know.
That never happened.
Yeah.
So also Lola Vice made an appearance from NXT. Everyone was very creative too with their outfits. Everybody was very creative with their outfits for the most part. Kalani Jordan was also there. That also, and
no, that's what she does.
She just
powder comes out, like LeBron.
Yeah. Okay. Who do you wish appeared at this Royal Rumble? Who do you wish appeared?
Nothing I think the women were fine. I didn't think there was too many wasted spots. For the men, what the fuck is La Parka doing in the Royal Rumble?
Was Mr. You mean to tell me
the Aleister Black pull that doesn't work for me, brother? Like, what, the Aleister Black think he was winning the Rumble or wanted to be an Iron Man in the Rumble? And Triple H was like, no, Aleister, I can't do that. And then Aleister's like, well, that doesn't work for me, brother. So they have to do Aleister Black and stuff. Like, what are we doing here? Like La Parka, what are we doing?
You mean to tell me that
Kit Wilson couldn't make an appearance? What the Saudis would have been freaked out that he was gyrating his hips?
That, and also factor in so again, like you mentioned, we couldn't give Finn Balor in the Rumble, right?
But La Parka gets a spot.
La Parka, Mr. Iguana, like
what GM approved of La Parka? No, Mr. Iguana's fine. I mean, he has the iguana, Steve. Like, I mean, come on, like animals, like that's cute. Saudis love animals. I know this, but like Finn, like was it Adam Pearce? Like that should be literally Finn being like, "Are you kidding me, Piss? You gave La Parka a Rumble spot before me, like for real. Like, what are we doing?" So,
Universe, I need some sources, brother. I need sources on this. I also heard Roman refused to be in the ring with the same time Brock, and that's why Brock was eliminated. Again, brother, I need sources because if I remember,
we need sources.
Brock and Roman were in the same commercial together. So why would he not want to be,
and also because Brock and Roman just wrestled a freaking match at War Games. Why would Roman be all of a sudden like, oh, I don't want? If anything, wouldn't Roman want to be in the ring with Brock? Because if he eliminates him, it just makes him a bigger star.
That too.
That one doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. But yeah, man, Liv Morgan, she punches her ticket to the main event of WrestleMania, right? After multiple times of being in the final four, final two. Here she is. She finally wins it, right? The Pride of New Jersey. We go to AJ Styles and Gunther in the career-ending match. And I know there's a lot of people who maybe had the thought that, hey, maybe it ends in a DQ. Maybe AJ gets the win.
You were the only one with that thought.
Hey, okay.
Don't say some people. Just say I thought. Don't try to act like that. And I listened to other podcasts and no one suggested AJ Styles losing the DQ to keep his career. Come on now.
But yes, Gunther, when it was all said and done, chopped the hell out of AJ, and near the end there, and then he locked in that sleeper hold. My only criticism is this. We've seen this in wrestling so many times when someone gets put in a submission hold, like the sleeper hold, whatever it is. The referee will grab the hand, right? Do it 3 times sometimes, and before the third hand goes down, the wrestler gets it up, it throws punches and stuff, right? That happened during Cena's match when Cena wrestled Gunther back at Saturday night's main event. Here at the Royal Rumble, the referee just did it 1 time, and then that was it. I just wish they kept that consistency with it, right? But yeah, Gunther adds another career that he ended in AJ Styles. And I loved just the reaction of people in the building.
They took that shit like Undertaker streak ended. It was crazy.
They thought like, bro, like it's like you thought you were back in New Orleans for a second there. You thought you were back in New Orleans, WrestleMania 30 when Taker lost to Brock, right? people's reaction were just priceless. Just priceless. Now he did not take off his boots. Traditionally, when you're retired, right, you leave your boots in the rain, take out the gloves. He teased that he was gonna take off the gloves, right? He teased it, but he's like, nah, put him back on, do this, right? Depending who you listen to, right? Because if you listen to the post show, I think it was Rosenberg who said that he spoke to AJ and AJ said he's done. We don't know.
Triple H said on the post show too. It was like very interesting how he worded stuff. He first said like, "Oh, we thought we were going to have AJ for the whole year," and then Triple H said that AJ said that he's done physically with the in ring stuff. Like he doesn't want to do it anymore. So it's kind of interesting. Like we all know that AJ Styles' contract with the WWE was up in February. I don't know if they're just playing nice and they don't want to say, "Hey, negotiations didn't go as planned." I don't know. It could be masking for wording. Maybe AJ Styles is done, but WWE is really trying to make it seem like AJ Styles told them specifically he was done in the ring. And so that way it doesn't look bad on WWE. Oh, AJ Styles told us he was done in the ring. We didn't know he would go somewhere else. Like, come on. There's one other major promotion that pays wrestlers a shit ton of money, and there's other side promotions he could go to and wrestle if he wanted a farewell tour. So
yes, there is. And who to say, right? Like we just don't know. Whatever he wants to do, we're here for it. If he wants to go wrestle in TNA, have his one last match in TNA, even though TNA is partnered with WWE, you would think, hey, WWE would just allow him to just wrestle a TNA match, right? You would think, right? Or maybe he chooses to go to AEW, right? And that's cool too. But remember what you said on our preview, right? AJ is 48 years old. He's pushing 50.
mm-hmm.
You know, yes, he can go there, but if you think he's gonna go out there and have what's the word I'm looking for here? That same, if he's able to put up there with the likes of a Kyle Fletcher, of Konosuke Takeshita, I think a lot of you are in for a rude awakening.
Yeah. I'm not going to say the match is going to be horrible, but it's not going to be the AJ Styles that it's not going to be what you're expecting. Like that's all I'm going to say. Like they're going to be fine. It's going to be good, but it's not going to be like these instant classics that a lot of people are believing they would be with AJ, especially at this point. You've seen with AJ Styles in WWE that when he goes against people who are faster and younger, the matches have not turned out to be as great as the standard. But when AJ wrestles someone with a more slower style and then he looks like the faster one, it's a night and day difference of like, oh shit, AJ still got it. Like, yes, because the other person he's working is working slow. And so AJ can look faster with them. Like I'm just saying, but yeah, no, I hope he chooses whatever's best for his career and his bank account. That's like the main important thing. You got to take care of your family first and foremost. He has 4 kids, so definitely got to make sure everything's good financially. Which I'm sure whatever he does, he's going to be making money, and I'm sure he has saved up a lot of money and made a lot of money during his time in WWE. So yeah, no, like whatever he does, I'm here for it and stuff. I hope fans don't get disappointed if they don't get what they want, or if he does do something different. Like don't get upset if he goes to AEW. It's not the end of the world, guys. Like stop and don't act like it's the worst thing in the world if he goes to AEW. It's not. Like he has friends in AEW. He has people that he wants to work with in AEW. Those dream matches that people want to see in AEW. You know, like for me, like the only match I'm like, okay, yeah, AJ Styles, Kenny Omega. That's really the only match I care to see at this point in time for AJ Styles' career. I could care less about him facing Kyle Fletcher or Konosuke Takeshita and everything like that. It's just for me, that's the only match I really care about is AJ and Kenny Omega. AJ and Osprey, I get it. Will Osprey's more primed in season. I'm not the biggest Osprey head, I'm not going to be like, oh no, this didn't happen. I'm sad. Like, no, it's okay. If it doesn't happen, if it happens, I hope you enjoy it. But for me personally, I'm not clawing for it. But yeah, whatever AJ Styles does, don't get upset about it. Like this guy is a grown adult. He can do what he wants and stuff. If he decides to be a backstage producer in WWE, don't get upset, call him a fat head or anything like that. And if he goes to AEW, don't call him a traitor. He's not a traitor. He's a freaking man that decided, hey, I didn't want to finish my career in WWE. He retired. He finished his WWE career. He had a tremendous WWE career, celebrating it. One of the best to ever do it. Yeah. And now let's celebrate whatever his next chapter is, and just respect whatever decision he makes. Don't throw a hissy fit. Don't be upset because you didn't get what you wanted, and try to reflect it that like he did something horrible in this world. Like all he decided to do was either chase a better bag or a bigger bag, and I can't blame him if he wants to do that. That's
well, for all we know, bro. Look, for all we know, he might just be retired, and you know what? Open a wrestling school or open the business. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
coffee shop.
Being a producer backstage at WWE. Maybe that's his dream. You know, maybe he is actually done with the in ring, and he's just like, fuck, dude, like his body's hurting differently. He's just saying to himself, like, yeah, there's no way I could have done this for a whole year. We don't know what's going through his mind, but whatever he chooses, I hope it's the best for not only his bank account but his health as well. That's the most important thing. And if we get 9 more months of the phenomenal AJ Styles, I'll take those 9 more months. I am just someone where I'm just like, look, I understand the appeal of him wrestling these wrestlers. I just want you guys to understand that he's been wrestling in the WWE style for 10 years. The matches that in this most recent run where he has looked quote unquote phenomenal have been against other older wrestlers and wrestlers who wrestle a slower style. When he has had to wrestle guys with a faster paced style, it doesn't always click with AJ Styles a lot of the times. See those tag team matches, Dragon Lee was kind of doing all the stuff with the faster guys, and then AJ Styles would tag in when it was like, oh, okay, Finn's in the ring. Yeah, me and Finn, we know how to work slow with each other. Yeah, so I'm just throwing that out there in terms of like, you know, where AJ Styles is at in his career and stuff. And I just don't want people like I just don't want people not I know AEW fans are gonna appreciate him wrestling these guys and stuff, so I'm not worried about them. It's more the WWE fans that if like AJ Styles has a bad performance against any of these guys, they're just gonna come on here or like go on their apps.
He's washed, man.
Yeah, like
he's ruined.
They're gonna say he's washed. They're gonna say he's ass in the ring and stuff. And I'm like, guys, he's 48 and he's wrestling like yeah, and he's wrestling a prime Kyle Fletcher. Like, no shit. Yeah, I hope Kyle Fletcher looks better than him in the ring. I really do. I really do. I just don't want it where like the fans that you know like hate AEW no matter what they do and stuff, and they just shit on it and they're mad that AJ Styles left WWE. They just shit on AJ Styles's quality inside that ring. Like I just don't want it where that bullshit comes to pass and stuff because that like that shit bugs me when fans do that kind of bullshit where it's just like, yo, you're like we know where it's at. Like, can you be consistent? Like, can you be consistent where I don't have to like search your name on Twitter and AJ Styles, and then you said that he put on some of the greatest matches ever and he's one of the greatest to ever do it. If you say he's one of the greatest to ever do it, he's one of the greatest to ever do it. Sorry that he can't freaking move at the same speed as Kyle Fletcher or Konosuke Takeshita at this day and age. I'm not expecting him to. That's why I'm tempered my expectations. I'm like, hey, look, if he goes above and beyond, awesome. He proved me wrong. If he doesn't, hey, I know the match is not going to be horrible. I'm just not expecting it to be like, oh my god, like his New Japan run matches. You know what I'm saying? Like when he was in New Japan and he was having those incredible matches,
or his early TNA days where he was killing in the X division.
Yeah, look at WWE. Like, how many amazing matches has AJ Styles had in WWE?
3 that I can think of top of the head.
Like Cena,
all 3 Cena matches.
Wait, which ones?
Well, the Money in the Bank one.
Okay.
That was the first one. The Royal, their SummerSlam and then the Rumble.
What about the Unk match at?
Yeah, Punk match on Raw. That was another one.
The Unk match. Him and Cena at that one show.
The one show, Unk.
The Unk match, yeah, where they were both AJ wore the TNA tights to the ring.
Oh yeah, that too. That too.
A lot of other AJ Styles matches in WWE. I mean, you know, name the list of people he's faced at WrestleMania: Randy Orton, Chris Jericho,
Undertaker. Cinematic,
but yeah, Undertaker,
Nakamura. Even though it wasn't what people wanted, what they got from the match, not what they wanted, but whatever.
Their Saturday Night's main event match clears whatever they did at WrestleMania.
Exactly.
And clears even like that hardcore match that they had. That was good, but it wasn't like amazing. But yeah, and stuff. And so like you list all those names, right? I just said those names. You're like Edge, but Shane McMahon's his best match. Like, let's be real. Shane McMahon is AJ Styles. You don't count the Boneyard cinematic match. Shane is the best match. Shane fucking McMahon is the best WrestleMania match in AJ Styles' catalog in WWE. Him and Kevin Owens couldn't figure shit out. Like, remember AJ Styles and Kevin Owens would just put on these piss poor matches, and everyone's like, "What's going on here? Why do these guys not work well with each other?"
It just happens. Like, sadly, there's some people.
That's what I'm saying. He's used to this WWE style that he's been wrestling for so long. So I'm not going to be surprised if AJ Styles goes out there and these matches that everyone's like, "Oh, this is going to be phenomenal." Him and Kyle Fletcher, I'm going to be like, "Yeah, might be good, might be okay." You know, so
him and Speedball going to be phenomenal, man. Pump the brakes a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see. It'll be fine. But
time will tell.
Yeah, time will tell. But I hope AJ Styles does what's best, most importantly for his health and for his bank account. And bank account. Yep. Yeah. Well, his family benefits from both, so it doesn't matter if I say family. But I'm just saying, I'm cool with whatever AJ Styles does. But I just hope the fans, I just hope fans are reasonable with this one. Like, show some respect to a legend for once. Stop crying because they're a grown adult and they decide to do something different.
Now,
like,
if he
didn't leave WWE on bad terms. He put someone over on the way fucking out. If he wants to go somewhere else to make more money, let him go somewhere else to make some more fucking money. Why would we get upset over this?
I'm asking you this question. So let's say he's done for sure, right?
Yeah.
Would you put him in the Hall of Fame this year? I know Stephanie's already going in, and I'm sure she's the main headline, but would you put him in the Hall of Fame this year? If he's done for sure.
I don't know. Maybe he goes to Saudi and he's the headliner for that. If he is done, and just to kind of sweeten the deal and just to kind of make him feel like you're part of the WWE family, then now we're ever together, then yeah, put him in the Hall of Fame. Fuck it. Who cares? Like, just they're running out of people anyways. Like, we're inducting matches now in the WWE Hall of Fame, for fuck's sakes. Like,
exactly.
You might as well. Like, yeah,
that's true.
Why not?
Let's move on here.
Yeah, because if he's around, he's around. Oh, by the way, I thought the match was great.
Me too. It was fucking great. But thank you, AJ. Thank you for the memories.
Thank you for the WWE memories.
Yeah, for the WWE memories, and whatever you want to do, we're here for it. We're here for it. Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre. WWE. We were not for that. Not for that. Look, you would think Sammy, right?
Face Sammy
in his home. Basically, I know, yeah, he's from Montreal. We know. But hey, it's like he has home field advantage here in Saudi Arabia. I don't know what it was. It just these guys did not click. I think also factor into like, yo, we just saw AJ's career end. And now you just want to throw Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre in just literally in the spot. Yeah, just was not it. Was not it at all. The match itself went about almost 16 minutes. And it's like they were still in gear one. Drew retains, as you expect.
Yeah, disappointing match, especially because they put on a lot better. Story-wise, solid story. They did build up the fact of Sammy not being able to beat Drew. He's now 0-12 against him. I didn't mind the story of the match. Story of the match was fine, but execution so rough between these two. Like, it was just like certain spots didn't hit as hard as they should have. It felt like the pacing was all over the place with this match. Like, they felt like they were stuck in first gear forever. Like, it was just like the engine was just stalling on these guys, and like Drew didn't even try to do anything different. Sammy felt like he was going through the motions in this match. It felt like a very uninspired performance, and I know Sammy can have very inspired performances against guys. Like, look at Gunther, like that's a great Intercontinental match and stuff, and showed a lot of fire and stuff. And this match is just like uninspired. Like, you can tell when Sami Zayn's uninspired, he's just, I don't know what he thinks or was expecting. Or was he expecting Triple H to be like, you know what, Sammy? Yeah, you're mad over. Last two events, I gotta give you the title. Like, I don't know if he's like just mad about it, or I don't know. Another guy Triple H ruined. That's great.
Yeah.
Add him to the list, Steve. Braun
But
Breaker, LA Knights,
but you know who helped him out though?
Sikoa.
But you know who helped him though? Roman Reigns in Montreal made him a star, elevated him that night, biggest match of his life.
Elevated him all the time, but
yeah, absolutely. Then we get to the Men's Royal Rumble. Oh, by the way, before that, they announced on the show that Backlash will be on Saturday, May 9th in Tampa. There are reports that it's going to be in Puerto Rico, and it's going to be in Tampa. So there's that. Then we got the Rumble match, 30 men. If you watch SmackDown on Friday, if you watched it as it was happening live, because I'm sure there's some of you out there who, again, don't do the VPN thing. You watch at 8 p.m., right? But if you watched like we did, right, you notice that during one of the matches, they had the lower third number 1 entrant, Braun Breaker. So because of all of this, they made him the number 2 entrant in the Rumble match. And going in at number 1 was Obafemi. Now, as Braun was making his way to the ring, he got attacked by a hooded figure. Oh my goodness.
Once again, a hooded figure attacked someone. Who could this be?
I believe it's from the clan from SmackDown vs. Raw 2009, bro. From one of the Universe Mode stories. I believe that's who, probably one of those people, right? And they attack Braun Breaker, right? Hits a curb stop, and then the masked figure just leaves. But before he does, he throws Braun into the ring, and Obafemi capitalized on all and just threw him over the top. Literally clotheslined him out of the ring, and Braun Breaker, just like that, made to be look like a fucking geek. A match where you thought Braun Breaker had number 1, he's gonna go out there, he's gonna just dominate, right? Have this run, the Vision was gonna protect him.
He became the favorite in the Bet Online ads. Thank you so much, Bet Online, for that.
Yeah, and
got Roman at receive. I got Roman at plus 550.
What'd you put on that? $200?
Along with the Roman Reigns at plus 300 that I had.
Ooh. Oh shit. He's going to Vegas. Oh shit. Here we go.
No, I'm not going to WrestleMania. No.
I'm trolling.
I'm only going to WrestleMania if you go, bro.
Nah, not this year, brother.
Yeah, see, if you don't go, I ain't going.
Not this year. But who knows? Maybe Saudi Arabia. No, I'm kidding. Not that one either.
We'd be paying like $50,000 just for the flight alone.
Yeah, it's true that. We're
gonna talk to some random dude. So how do we get on the Saudi? What you're gonna resell us these tickets, right? So are these legit? Yeah, very legit. Trust me on this, man.
Very good, my friend.
And then we get some tickets, and then we look at it. We figure it out. It's not even WrestleMania. Like we just get lost, and we try to go in the arena, and then maybe we go into the 2K lounge, and they give us free tickets. They're like, "Oh, hey, you dumbasses, here's free tickets." We're like, "Oh, thank God, they didn't even check if these were legit." Yeah, we would probably be fleeced by the Saudis out there, Steve. We would honestly get fucked over. We would honestly get fucked over by the Saudis.
For sure.
More ways than one.
Oh, for sure. But yeah, Obafemi, I thought had a very good showing here for his debut.
Yeah. Very nice.
He literally like 7 people off the top, literally, and then until it started piling up, Javon Evans got involved. Cody came in, I believe, 11. If I'm not mistaken, was it number 11, number 12?
No, 11.
Number 11.
12 and 13 were the Americanos.
Yeah, they were the Americanos. Yeah, we saw some people are saying it's Chad Gable. I don't know. Hey, I know he's happy. I know the dog's happy. Roman Reigns won. Excited.
Thanos? No, he doesn't care. He don't even watch wrestling like that.
Oh, I didn't
know. That's my protector dog. You try to break into my house, he'd kick your ass, bro.
5 by 0.
You saw his look. You saw the look in the camera.
Yeah, indeed, absolutely. I'm shaking right now. I'm shaking, brother. But yeah, Obafemi eliminated 5 people. Cody entered at number 11. Very, very early for Cody Rhodes, right? He was trying to go 3 years in a row.
See, if I was trying to be the Iron Man in this, I can't do the Cody impression wearing this. It feels nasty. Can't get the. I'm sorry, my tribal chief. I wouldn't do the Cody impression while holding your belt.
How dare you do that impression, Chase?
I feel like I owe the tribal chief something, but I don't know what to owe him yet. I'll sacrifice something. But yeah, no. Yeah, he came in at 11, and I was trying to be the Iron Man of the match, Steve. It showed my mental toughness in the wrestling ring.
all to get Claymore by Drew, who wasn't even in the match. Granted, Jacob Fatu got in there too. They continued their little brawl for the most part as well. I know people were upset with the following, right? We mentioned this earlier, right? With La Parka being involved. Again, we couldn't get Finn Balor in the Royal Rumble. We couldn't get Kit Wilson, but we got La Parka. I'm sure the people in Saudi were excited. They were ecstatic to see La Parka.
Wait.
But I know there's this one moment.
Time out. I just got to answer this question from Weston. Otherwise, I'll lose my thought about this. I just hate there was no story to Lash until while watching the Rumble. What you mean, Lash Legend? This is where you might not have been watching SmackDown. They've been building up Lash Legend as like the X Factor.
Yeah,
in the
she beat Alexa Bliss. She's beat bro. She's got some wins.
She's like the person that like they're literally hinting at like Nia's dominant, but this woman's more dominant, and there's a reason why Nia's with her and stuff.
Yeah.
Like because Nia literally tried to fuck with Lash Legend, and stuff.
I meant latch. I guess I just hate when there was no story to latch onto. I guess that's what you're trying to say.
I thought he was talking about Lash Legend. I was like, what are you talking about? Lash Legend like has had like a not a great story, but decent story. So like it made sense for her to be the dominant person.
Yeah. Speaking of you talked about Lash Legend a couple seconds ago, Trick Williams got a big pop, right? He got a massive pop in Saudi Arabia.
So weird he got eliminated early.
Yes, that is true, right? You would have thought, you know what? I envisioned, right? Had we not known that Braun was going to be number 1 or 2, right? Had we not known that, I thought, you know what? Trick Williams could probably be the first 5 entrants in the Rumble and have this moment, right? But he got tossed out way too quick, bro.
Yeah, he came out early, and then he was out. Like, Cody was just like, all right, throw you out. It's like Javon lasted a long time, Oba lasted a long time, and it was like Trick Williams, he like a cup of coffee, like blink if you missed the type of thing.
Matt Cardona got tossed out by Oba family like it was nothing.
That's fine. I mean, Cardona's like the thing is with Cardona, he just came back to WWE, still like getting his feet wet. He was not even close to being built up as like a favorite to win. Him getting thrown out like that, that's fine. Rusev though, oh man, I remembered what was the pay-per-view PLE? Him and Sheamus had a match, and it was really it was like the Donnybrook Brawl, the Donnybrook Brawl match.
Was that a Raw match though? I feel like
no, it was on the PLE. I did a review with SP3 on True Heat. I forgot the name of the pay-per-view, but I said this on the True Heat review when I did it with him. I said, you got to do something with Rusev now, because like honestly, Rusev beat Sheamus, and who hasn't? Like, what's it matter? Oh, cool, he beat Sheamus.
Clash in Paris,
yeah. I said, what's it matter? I literally said this in the review with SP3. I'm like SP3, if this guy's not in the final 4 of the Rumble, what was the point of this? And obviously there was no point. So Rusev, a guy that, you know, his own wife even said took a pay cut, taking less money to go back to WWE, instead of just like cruising by making whatever money Tony Khan's making. Is Tony Khan as rich as Turkey Al-Sheikh? Like, do you think like, you know, like how much was he paying Rusev if Rusev took a fucking pay cut?
Good question, bro. But can you imagine he's probably I mean, is he richer than Turkey Al-Sheikh though?
No, Turkey has the Saudis. But I'm just saying, man, he's like Turkey Al-Sheikh with the money, I guess. But like,
speaking of which,
the thing is this is like, I said that in the review. I said they have to do something with Rusev, like at least somewhere in January. You got to set him up to be a big threat to someone, be a monster heel. Comes out, just gets freaking thrown out like a
brony, bro.
Yeah, like this guy was like, you were building him up, and you know, like I said, the report came out. I guess they didn't like that he wasn't getting a good reaction. Yeah, how is he going to get a good reaction? Like this is where it's so stupid. His feud after Sheamus, they put him in a feud with Dirty Dom. Yeah, how do you expect him to get a good reaction feuding with Dirty Dom and looking like a geek in that feud too? He looked like a geek in that feud. Like, why would I boo this guy? No one was going to boo him anyways. Like, Dirty Dom's supposed to be a heel. Like, what are we doing? Like,
yeah,
but we're gonna blame Rusev for that. And I'm not even a Rusev fan. I'm just saying, like, but we're gonna blame Rusev for not getting a right reaction. You're the booker. You're the creator. You're supposed to design it where he gets a good reaction.
That is true.
The talent have to Yeah, the talent has to perform in the ring, but in terms of the stories, that's on you, sir. And you put Rusev in a shitty situation. Just call it how I see it.
That is true. That is very true.
But yeah, no, like I just remembered that. I was just like, bro, Rusev comes out, and I literally was saying, like, bro, if he's not in the final 6, final 4, what are you even doing here, bro? You might as well just pack it up. It's over.
I literally forgot when he came out. He's still on the payroll because we haven't seen him in a minute. Like he's been on main event, and it's like, bro, what the fuck? You know, what else? We saw the debut of the former powerhouse Hobb, now known as Royce Keys.
Oh God! Oh,
get the shirt, or all right?
I'm waiting for a tank top, Steve. I'll get a powerhouse tank top, just like
he
I
eliminated
Strowman tank top. Yeah,
he eliminates a former world champion in Damian Priest. Good showing.
Man,
very good.
I'm very excited to see what they do with Royce Keys. You know, we all know WWE loves their like petty AEW pushes. I hope this is one of them. I hope they push Royce Keys, powerhouse Royce Keys, whatever he wants to call himself.
Did you stay him on SmackDown or Raw?
The hard thing is you kind of want to keep him away from Obafemi, right? But I feel like Obafemi is going to be on Raw. Tonight. Yeah, but I feel like Royce Keys, you want him on Raw, right?
I mean, you want to showcase him on Raw because you would think, right? Okay, he just showed up on the main roster, right? We don't know. Maybe he ends up on Tuesday nights. We don't know, right? As of right now. But right now, as we speak, he's a free agent, right? So you would think, hey, the GMs, Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce, are going to want to bid for him, right? Or want his services on their respective brand. To who to say we see Royce Keys tonight on Monday Night Raw, and then we see him on Friday, where again the GMs are trying to throw him a contract, throw him an offer, outbid one another for the services of Royce Keys. I would say Tuesday night, but obviously Ava isn't there anymore.
No, he's the main roster guy. He ain't going on Tuesday night.
They even was it like again, I'm happy for the guy. I'm so happy for him. I saw like
just petty push my guy. Steve, I don't want to watch Tuesday nights to watch my favorite wrestler. Come on now.
You want to see him you don't want to see him tag along with
nope, I'm good. Ricky Saints? I've seen that in AEW. It was great in AEW. Leave the memories alone. Let's start a new chapter in WWE.
Royce Keys fits like a glove in WWE. Love the name change too.
Yeah, shout out to Ciampa. Y'all got the petty
trade, right? This is the trade, bro. This is like in the UFC when they worked with one to get Ben Askren and they got Mighty Mouse.
Hey, Ciampa got that petty push too. Hey, TNT champ, I'm cool with that, man.
Me too. I'm with it. I love the theme song too, bro. That's their theme song.
Yeah, it's good. Good one. Very good one.
Good one, yes.
Better than out of the frying pan and in the fire, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire. Bonus points if you know what theme I'm talking about.
Yeah. That being said, too, I know there's people who got upset when Jay got out there and he started yeeting and then he ran it back. Like, look, I'm with you on that.
It was goofy that they did it. They eliminated Brock in such a weird way. Like LA Knight and Cody Rhodes double team him as Jay is still entering. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah. Honestly, look, I'm with you on that.
The best part, Roman. Let's run back.
Run it back. Ran it back. Yeah. Like, and again, Roman's not fucking around, bro. Roman said, look, he gave them 2 years to build a new star, right? Make someone, right? Could have been Jay, right? Should have been Jay, right?
Could have been anyone, but
could have been anyone, exactly. But when it was all said and done, bro, Roman Reigns, bro. Yeah, 30 was Gunther, by the way. Number 30 was Gunther, by the way, right?
Oh, no Jericho.
No Jericho.
No Big Show.
No Big Show, right? Bet online.
Could you imagine, bro? Roman's like eliminated everyone, and we're waiting for number 30. And we heard well, and it's like Big Show. I've been marking out.
Comes out with the singlet on, right? Bald head.
He's still walking. He still looks like he can't stand correctly.
Yeah,
that's the saddest image ever, man. There's many sad images in wrestling, but Big Show looking all lopsided in that one AEW match, and you just stand in the entrance ramp, and he looks like you about to tilt over. I'm like, damn, dog, you better off not doing anything.
Yeah. Royce versus Dom Mysterio at Mania for the IC title.
Weston, come on now. You know Triple H is going to make that a multi-man match. Like, let's be real. He don't got creativity to make that a one-on-one match.
You think Shinsuke will get punished for leaking that story, leaking out that the blog?
Oh no, he definitely apologized already, Steve. You know our boy Shin. He has it all taken care of. I'm putting the belt back. It's getting heavy on my shoulder.
Yeah, put the belt back. Yeah,
Gotta put it in the nice little belt case. I'll put it in the belt case later, but
you still got the
bag? Back and it's
Oh, amazing.
The bag is close by there's a shelf where I keep all my bags and stuff. So I just grabbed the bag so that way the belt wouldn't get ruined, you know?
Oh, of course. Smart.
You gotta be smart with that.
Gunther came out number 30 and it was
what if I want to travel with this?
Oh, imagine, right? You meet Roman, I don't know, at a gym or at a restaurant.
No, that's my dream. Is if I ever get a meet and greet with Roman, I want him to sign this bad boy.
Word.
I'll just ask him to sign it anywhere, just and personalize it to Chase.
Roman How you spell that, man? CHASE or CH? I got you, man. I got you. Pick a color.
Yeah. I'll just say what I normally say. Chase, just like the bank.
Like the bank. Okay, man. They're a good bank too, man. I got an account with them too, man. Yeah.
He probably does.
Sure.
Probably does.
But it was down to Gunther and Roman Reigns. Gunther, who early in the night ended the career of AJ Styles. And they tried to do
Gunther touched.
What happened?
First time Roman and Gunther touched.
Yeah, it was. And Gunther had him in the sleeper hold, right? He had him, but Roman prevailed. He fought, and he literally tossed out Gunther over the top rope. So Gunther, if memory serves me correct, this is the second time he's in the final two, right? Comes up short. And Roman Reigns, again, big ovation. The crowd you saw, the crowd erupted for Roman Reigns. They erupted. It's like, it's like if Saudi Arabia won the World Cup. That's how excited they were to see Roman Reigns win the Royal Rumble. And now he goes on to WrestleMania. I know he'll be on tonight on Raw. We'll find, maybe, do you think we'll find out tonight who he's challenging at WrestleMania? Or maybe he'll make us wait. Look, at his time.
We're on Tribal Chief time, Steve. We're on God mode time. We are on the Needle Movers time. We are on the Tribal Chief OTC time. Someone actually posted a tweet, and it made me laugh. It was actually the YouTuber Deontay DDJ, who does YouTube videos. He said, Deontay DDJ. You don't know him?
Not familiar.
What? He's like one of the bigger YouTubers in the wrestling space. He does like he's done like Total Diva reviews. He's reviewed like the worst episodes of SmackDown. Yeah, and he's done a bunch. He's done a cool like career retrospectives and stuff. But he wrote Michael Cole. The OTC is here after winning his second Royal Rumble. He's got a big decision to make. Roman, Philadelphia, acknowledge me. 3 minutes of aura farming and chants. Notes on history with both Drew McIntyre and CM Punk, but doesn't make a decision yet. The ball is in my yard now. CM Punk enters, stare down. Roman stares at the belt, looks back at the sign, one's up in the air, leaves for another month. I was like, yeah, that's probably the segment. Word for word, bar for bar.
Well, Chief, unless Chambers a Riyadh season show, if it's a Riyadh season show, he'll be there. If it's not, he ain't.
Don't count on it. No, don't count on it. You ain't CM Punk. What do you need Roman Reigns for?
Come on, you don't want our Tribal Chief to freeze his ass up in Chicago in February. Come on, man.
Oh, Steve, you'd be so pissed to know the weather in California today.
Let me guess. If it's normal, what's it normally this time of the year? Traditionally,
bro. Honestly, normally it's cold. Normally it's like cold for California standards, like 50, 46 degrees in the morning.
I'd kill for that now.
That's like normally like I could still wear a hoodie and stuff around this time, like and whatnot. It was 79 degrees today. But it felt like it was like 85 degrees because of how like we didn't get any. It feels like it's summer. Like it's so weird how it feels like summertime right now. Like normally we get this where it looks like it's sunny and like sometimes in California it will look like it's sunny, but when you go outside it's like actually like really cold and you're like, oh shit, I should have wore a jacket or something. Like that's like the hard part because sometimes you say like, oh, is it cold? Is it not? And then you're like, oh, it is cold, like the wind or something about it. But yeah, it's literally like super hot, and I'm like, bro, am I in June or January? It feels like June right now.
Like, bro, the last couple of days here, it's been brick. It says like if you go on the phone, it says like 10 degrees, but it feels like -5 degrees, right? And today, like Romeo said, this Monday is gonna be a heat wave. It's like 31 degrees today, 31, 35. The snow, it started to get soft now, so people are coming out of their houses and like taking out like the ice and shit and just shoveling it all out. Steve, the damn groundhog saw his shadow and said 6 more weeks of winter. We're fucked. But I'll tell you who we should be happy too, man. Bad Bunny has won 3 Grammy Awards last night. 3 Grammy Awards. Is that exciting, y'all? Our boy Benito brought home 3 Grammys, bro. Hey, Benito.
Hey, Benito. Congrats on the thing.
I know, you know.
Big week for him, too, because Super Bowl.
I know, like, they were trying to get him to sing. You saw, like, the host, and she's like, here, can you? He couldn't. He's contractually, and I found out, like everyone else, I didn't know, like, if you've seen the Super Bowl, contractually, you cannot sing anywhere else, like, or the week prior, you can't.
Yeah, you can't do it. You can do concerts, but they can't be taped. Like, you can't do a because like it will ruin the whole Super Bowl set.
Yeah. But I'm happy for the guy. Congratulations to him.
Speaking of Super Bowl, True Heat Sports Entertainment, me and Stat Keen will be predicting this Sunday's game on Friday. I don't know what time yet. Oh, it's John. But Friday, we're going to be predicting the game and stuff. So very excited. Already made my bets. Pretty interesting game. That's an interesting game.
I know. Look, I know a lot of people just watching just for the halftime show. Like a lot of people who I know. Yeah, one of them. Yeah. Maybe he opens with Mojave Ghost. Maybe he opens with Chambea.
I hope it's my coworkers are sick of me seeing Chambea. I've been seeing Chambea for like the last month. I'm like, Chambea. Holla. Holla. I don't know. Hey, dude, I don't know. I don't claim to speak Spanish. I know I can't speak it. Oh, Booker T. Booker T. Chicky like a chicky, a chicky like a yay, and then chicken like a I love that part of the song. It's
people,
like
like I've seen
people.
I see people online like predicting what's he gonna open the halftime show with, what's he gonna end with. It's interesting. We'll see. I'm just happy for the guy. Weston writes here. I got Patriots because the sports gods hates us.
I was leaning there, Weston, but after doing all my in-depth research, I think Patriots win the first half, and then the Seahawks win the game overall. I think it's gonna be a slow first half, and then the Seahawks wake the fuck up, and then they just absolutely destroy the Patriots. And Drake May, I feel like the lights will be a little bit too bright for this nice second-year quarterback. I think the
How old is he? How old is he, by the way? Drake May.
23, 24, around there.
23, again, I'm not a football expert, so I'm gonna ask this.
He played 4 years in college, so he has to be 23 now.
Is this like the youngest a quarterback that ever played a Super Bowl? Like this the youngest age, or
no, Dan Marino.
Okay, Miami Dolphins, right?
Yeah, Dan Marino was in his second year and he made the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Russell Wilson was in his second year and he made the Super Bowl.
Okay. So right now the Seahawks are a -235 and the Patriots are a +194, but on the spread it's 4.5 on the spreads.
Yeah, 4.5.
Not bad.
That's what I have. I have Seahawks 4.5. So I have the main parlay is that I want to hit is Patriots win the half, Seahawks win the game. That's it.
Yeah,
that's my main parlay.
And before we put a bow on this, this past Saturday was also UFC. I believe 235. I believe it was.
Yeah, who cares about the numbers at this point?
Yeah, UFC on Paramount.
You can just say UFC on
Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez too. Kind of the same with the first fight, man. I know a lot of people who did not want to have Diego Lopez be the one to fight Volkanovski. you would have thought that, hey, they would come up with a different game plan, but it was just the same.
Yeah.
At this point,
steamrolled him.
Yeah, basically. In his country, right? Could he be jitters? Like, I don't want to think that. Like, bro, you had 10 months to come up with a different game plan, and you didn't. It's over. But I think is it Lerone Murphy and Ivalov, right? In the UK, they're gonna, and the winner, I guess, is the number one contender for this.
Yeah,
for Volk.
Yeah,
and yeah,
unless John Silva does something incredible, because I guess him and Mauricio Ruppi, they're no longer friends, and he was mad, and so might be more interest in John Silva, who's a more entertaining, fun fighter. Not to say Lerone Murphy is entertaining, but most part Evolov wins, and let's be real, most part Evolov has been on a great winning streak. Beat Diego Lopez, by the way, and he's just, he's like John Fitch, just not exciting enough. So
he's on that Dagestanian wave of just take you down, and
no, but he's worse. He doesn't
grapple.
At least with the Dagestanis, they're trying to either choke you the fuck out or they're beating the fuck out of you on the ground. He's just John Fitch. He stays on top.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, he's not a fun watch. Great fighter, just not a fun watch. Like Shakur Stevenson, great fighter. If you like defense, you will love Shakur Stevenson. But for most casuals, they don't find Shakur Stevenson entertaining. I think what he did to Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson, was brilliant. But
yeah. Funny enough, my buddy who I went to high school with actually covered the event. Met Turkey, from what he's telling me, awesome dude, fucking awesome. So he had a good time. But yeah, also Shakur Stevenson destroyed.
I do my NFL weekly picks with Stat Keen on True Heat Sports Entertainment. Go subscribe there. I just do it on there because, one, I don't want to set up the stream and host the stream myself. Two,
I don't really follow football like that.
Yeah, I'm really the only one that would want to talk about it. Like Walter would too, but then we're trying to align schedules. It's hard. Me and Stat Keen have a great rapport
too, but yeah,
exactly. But me and Stat Keen have a great rapport. Anyone can jump on that from Around the Point and True Heat on that channel that you see on those. So you can go on there and you can do you can follow that on there and subscribe to that channel. And me and Stat Keen not only talk about the regular season, we also talk about the off season and stuff. Sometimes like we can't always align our schedule, but for the most part, it's been consistent, and we've been doing our weekly predictions on that platform. So yeah, go check that out if you want my football predictions. Not that I wouldn't do it on here. It's just more of like, hey, I already got a good flow going, and I also don't want to do it where I do a show on here and then I have to go repeat or change my mind on another show. Like I already have a weekly prediction show that I like doing with the co-host that I like doing it with. So why would I try to do a different thing? Like, not that I don't want to. It's just like, it's like more of like, I already like what I'm doing with Stat over there. So I would rather stay like that. I like doing the predictions with him. I like talking football with him. It's a great dynamic that we have. I suggest you watch it. So
yeah, guys, go give it a watch. Again, go give it a watch. You'll enjoy what you see. Now, if it was soccer, it'd be a whole nother story. That would just be me, basically. If it was a soccer recap, but nah. My Real Madrid won, but that's basically it. Also, yeah, Shakur Stevenson destroyed Teofimo Lopez. The pride of New Jersey, bro.
It's a good call out Ben? Connor Ben?
What happened?
You're asleep. You didn't
I did see the call out. I did see like later on, like in the replays. It's interesting, right?
Because that's his name, right?
Yeah, I think Connor Ben. Didn't he win? Didn't he have a fight a couple weeks ago? He did. Didn't he beat Chris Eubanks? He did, right?
Yeah, Eubanks Jr. Yes, he did. He destroyed him in this round. In this one, yeah, he destroyed. Because the first fight, it was kind of like Connor Ben. Also too, Eubanks had he was struggling to make weight, and he kind of came in a little bit heavier, and he didn't even look good in that first fight. It was just Connor Ben kind of just like wasn't himself. But I don't know. I like Shakur. I think defensively he will do fine against Connor Ben, but I don't know if I'm big on him challenging such a heavier guy so soon. He's like a thinner guy, and he's so young. He still hasn't built into his frame. Like Shakur's like what, only 25-ish? Like he's not like he still has time to pack on muscle and stuff. I would say take that fight more when you're
28. He's 28.
He's 28.
Yeah. Yes.
And that's his frame?
Yeah, 28 years old, brother.
Oh no, yeah, no, don't. Conor Ben isn't Conor Ben younger too?
Let's find out.
Or is he like a little bit older?
Conor Ben is 29. They're off by a year. But yeah, Conor Ben is more. But
yeah,
he has more of the body frame. Yeah, I get you.
Don't. Conor Ben has some not good power, bro. That's the fight. That's the fight.
Not now. Maybe in a few years. Wait till Conor Ben is a little,
Yeah, exactly. Pick the bones because Conor Ben's a aggressive dude. Maybe he gets like fucked up a little bit. I don't know. Maybe fight Conor Ben when he actually becomes a champion. He's not even a champion at welterweight. Conor Ben.
No.
Yeah, he doesn't have any of the belts. So
the Turkey was there though. I mean, you wonder, hey, why Turkey not at the Royal Rumble? Well, now you know why. He was in New York for the boxing event. So there you go. Yeah. But that's gonna be it for us, guys. And we know Raw is in about in a few minutes. So if you're a channel member, you get to watch with us like a family. That's gonna be it for us, though. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe. I'll be back live tomorrow for the Raw rundown. It's that time of the year, WrestleMania season. So if you're a content creator here in the wrestling space, this is the time where you push out the content and go crazy with it. Go crazy, have fun. So yeah, tomorrow, Raw rundown. We're back to our regular schedule. And then Thursday, it's something about Dynamite. And yeah, if you have not yet subscribed, hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit that bell notification, be notified when we go live every single time on the channel. And yeah, follow me on X at Heel Steven. Follow the Around the Point Network at AT Point Network. Chase, let them know where can they check you out.
Yeah, you guys can follow me on X at ChaseOver68. Check out True Heat Sports Entertainment this Friday for the Super Bowl predictions. Won't be on any of the other shows this week because my schedule is pretty much just like, hey, sorry, I'm working in the afternoons. Can't get onto the shows.
It's fine, brother.
And then also coming up on True Heat Sports Entertainment, super excited to talk about this. We're going to be clocking into the Pit, John and I. We are going to be reviewing season 1 of the Pit HBO Max show, one of my favorite shows to have come out in the last year. Season 1 was amazing, and now we're on to season 2. But before reviewing season 2, we will talk about season number 1 together as a family. So tune into that. I'm sure I'll plug it the next time I am on Around the Point. Probably the next time I'm on Around the Point is once again in the kitchen with Steve.
There you go. And yeah, man, this is an exciting time. To our tribal chief, to Liv Morgan, to AJ Styles,
thank you,
for Chase, for myself.
I acknowledge you, my tribal chief.
We all, not a bad thumbnail, right? Pretty good, huh? Shame on you, Mikey Sherrill, for not congratulating Liv Morgan. Phil Murphy would have done it. But anyway, that's going to be it for us. This has been Steve's Kitchen here on the Around the Point Network. Peace out, y'all.
Listen. Fuck up. Get out.